Well, hello guys and gals, welcome back to another episode here on the Blockheadz server. It's episode 74 today, and today my plan is to finish up this tower. There's something missing from the top of it. I want to build a skull up there. So I'm here in a little creative world that I made, and this is one skull that I think looks really great, but it's too big, and it's a schematic that I downloaded from Planet Minecraft that someone made. I wish I could give them credit. And here's another one that was supposed to be smaller, but it's like twice as big. Both of these are really cool looking, except for the minor fact that they are both way too large. way too large. So I made my own, and I don't think it looks, well, in a way it looks better, and in a way it doesn't look as good. And here it is over here. What I think looks better about it is the fact that it's a little bit more, it was a little smaller. Also, it kind of conforms to an actual skull a little bit better. Those, they have like this weird like ear socket thing that's kind of odd. This is a little bit more how an actual skull is from what I could design. And then it has a little hand on the back. But there's one problem with this. I built it out of quartz blocks, and I completely forgot about smooth quartz. And I think I'd like to make it out of smooth quartz, and I'd like to make this instead of out of blackstone bricks. I thought the blackstone would look good, but I'm kind of not loving it. So there's got to be a way in Litematica to change out the blocks in a schematic, and I think I know how to do it. I just have to actually, do it. Okay, so we're back on the actual Blockheadz server here. And this is my schematic placement. I have it all lined up the way that I want it, and I think it's going to look amazing up here. I think it's going to look really good. I'm really excited about it. And yeah, so the way that Litematica works is it basically creates a schematic file that, let's see if I press C, that you can paste into your world, and then what you can do is then rebuild it exactly the way that it was in like your creative world or in the way that the person who designed it built it. And man, that is a lot of pigmen and hoglins. I'm gonna have to take care of that situation before I build this. But anyway, there should be a way, and I researched it, and I know there's a way. I just need to figure out exactly how to make it happen to replace the quartz with the smooth quartz and the blackstone with blackstone bricks. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Oh! Let's see if I can at least hit somebody over here. Come on. Take that, and that, and that. Step 1, set a hotkey for schematic, rebuild, replace all. I set that hotkey. Change to schematic rebuild mode, so then on our, when you have a stick, that's how you control Litematica. So I put it into, if you look at the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, the rebuild schematic mode. And then hold that hotkey and right-click on one of the blocks you want to replace while holding the new block in your hand. So here we go. Here's the new block. I need to right-click on one of these blocks while holding the hotkey. So M and R. Not really sure what just happened. Well, apparently the hotkey that I set up was already in use, and it did something where it like disabled all renders. So it like got rid of it entirely. So I have to reset it up again. Okay, I think I got it. I got a different hotkey now. So let's see if this will work. Okay, so we hold down that. And then we're going to right click. It did it! Yes! Oh, yeah. That makes me happy. Okay, I need to make smooth quartz, and I think I need to like cook it in a thing. In a thing. Yeah, what's a thing? Oh, a furnace. Yeah, the furnace. That's what it's called, Hex. It's called a furnace. Okay, so here we go. I have some smooth quartz now that I just smelted up, and we're just going to go ahead and give this another try. And what is it, right click? Yes, there we go. Okay, it's all converted, and I think we're ready to build. So I think what I'm going to do is go into a time lapse. Oh wait, though, why is this in the blackstone again? Huh. Maybe it's because I didn't save it? Yeah, that's probably what it is. Okay, anyway, let's go ahead and change that again. And right-click again. Okay, that should do it. So as long as I don't leave the nether, I think that that's good. Well, I'm going to go ahead and start building this thing, and hopefully it'll start getting built. All right, so we are officially done with the skull. Look at it. I like it very much. I like it very much. I kind of like that the lava is only pouring out of one eye. I'm thinking about putting lava in the second eye as well, but the skull is done, and I'm happy with it. Very much so. Very, very much so. Look at it. And I don't know if you guys caught it, but there's a hand in the back holding the skull up. I don't really know, like, if this is the best looking thing I've ever seen. But, I mean, for my very first skull, done completely myself, a full skull, not just the front of it, but the full skull, I think this is pretty good. I'm very happy with it. I think it sets off the effect that we wanted, and I'm pretty happy with it. I wish it was a little more rounded on the sides, but, yeah, I mean, whatever. Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna do any more with it. I think this thing looks good overall from the outside. Pretty pleased with it. I also put in some lava at the top here, and so there's sort of like a big lava pool up here within a thing here. Let me turn mini HUD off. Those little things up. There we go. So you can see like just a place here. Now, right now, what I've got is just kind of a hole here, and then you can get up inside the side of the skull if you wanted to. I might leave this staircase here, but I might just make it so that you come here and you can just kind of hang out on this upper part here, which would be kind of interesting. And then, yeah, so I'm hoping that it kind of looks like the lava is coming out of the skull's eyes, and then it kind of rests in this pool, and then it flows down slowly down here, and then it flows into these pools, and then slowly slows down here, and then down into the nether itself somehow. So yeah. The only thing that needs to be done is some work on the interior. So the interior here is pretty much just barren. I've started to do a little work here. We have a staircase going up here, and then you guys saw in a previous episode we did sort of this area, but it's just all black stone brick, and it's just all kind of not decorated in any sort of way. What I wanted to do is to continue the spiral staircase up in this room, and then maybe have this... Ooh. Can these guys, like, spawn? That's really interesting. I guess they spawn on the lava? Is that true? That's kind of cool. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I might do this layer as, like, closed off, and then, like, you're up in here, so there's, like, a sort of secondary room up here. I might leave it like scaffolding or something, but then I do want some way so that you can access this area here. Right now there's just a hole, but I would like some way for you to access this. Maybe I'll do like a stairway up in here, or maybe just a ladder that would take you up to the top of the skull. or maybe inside the skull. So that's kind of what I'm going to work on right now, and I will let you know what I come up with. All right, so I've got the whole downstairs done. So you come in here. There's a nice step here with this red nether brick. I've got a little piglin face here. You can kind of see it. I thought I was going to put a different thing right there. Anyway, but you can see the piglin face back there, and then I did a bunch of torches here. I brought the ceiling down, and we've got kind of like an archway for this ceiling, and I think it looks really good in here. It was a little bit too high, and I think that this looks really fantastic and really sets the room off. And then on this end, I did a couple of these little cauldron lantern thingies, and then I've kind of got a stairway coming up here, and I still need to finish the stairwells. And then this room is our next target. Alrighty, it is done. I am done with this build, except for one single thing I'm going to do, which we'll do after this. But anyways, I just wanted to show you this up here. I added some of these little lanterns in here. I put another piglin face on the floor here. Kind of finished off the decorations in here, put another one of these here. This one I did as the red nether brick on the side, like as the face. I think that looks pretty cool there. And then up the stairs here. Now, I have these torches here right now, but once we update to 1.18, I'm fairly certain I can take them all out because this light level here is like at 6 or 5. And so it shouldn't be spawnable if... the only thing I just need to double check to see if that's true in the nether, that the light level 0 is the one we're trying to avoid. But anyways, in here what I did is I decided to put this big column in here like this, and it has lava flowing down on the edges, and on the sides it has a redstone, the red nether brick, and I think this looks really kind of cool. And so I probably could do more decorating in here. In fact, if this was a build that I was super crazy about, then I might do a little bit more decorating, but I think this kind of gets the feel of like an open tower. And then up here I kind of have the same sort of thing, except we just have a smaller one like that. And there we go. And then here I have a few torches as well, just to kind of keep things from spawning until 1.18, and then we can take these torches out. So if you're watching this and you're a blockhead, and it's 1.18 and we're on 1.18 and you're in this room, then you can take these torches out and nothing should spawn in here. Because these like 3 blocks right here were light level 7. It might be 4 or 5 away, but they were all 7s. So yeah, anyway. Then what I did is I made a little doorway in here, and you have to really carefully walk into this lava, climb up the ladder, and you can get underneath the skull. And here we are in the skull area. The thing that I wanted to do, I only did one lava stream coming down from the eye initially, as you guys know. I kind of don't like that. I think that it should be symmetrical and have 2. Yeah, I kind of had the idea of like he was just like, you know, kind of crying or something from one eye, but it's like nobody cries from one eye, so it kind of looks a little strange, I think. But I'm overall really happy with this build. We've spent way more time on it than I really was going to when I agreed to do it, but I think it turned out really good, and it really sets off the nether. I don't know if it really goes with the rest of what we have up here because it's quite large, but in any event, it is now here, and I'm pretty pleased with it. I did a lot of stuff on this build that I didn't think that I was going to do, or it really pushed me as a builder, I guess you could say. I probably never would have built a full scale skull with a hand behind it. Is it the best ever? I definitely don't think so. I definitely think that you could build a better one, but I'm very happy with it for it being sort of my first organic, and then also the dragon down below from the previous episodes. And I think this goes right there, and then we have, let's make sure that was the right spot. No, it's over one too far. But yeah, I think that's going to look better. Okay, I just need to move it over to the right place, and then we're done. There we are. There he is. Well, guys and gals, this has been Hex. I hope you've had an amazing time watching this video. I hope that you really liked it and enjoyed watching me build this crazy skull, and liked all this stuff that we did, and maybe got inspired to build your own little evil tower. But anyways, more importantly, I hope you're having an awesome, beautiful, fantastic, amazing day, and God bless.